Before Goliath, there was another giant, a king so huge that even his bed was made of iron, over 4 meters long. His name was Og, the ruler of Bashan. Nations trembled at his name. His armor shone like fire, his voice shook the mountains. But when he stood against Moses and the people of God, his strength met the power that no sword can defeat, the hand of the Almighty. In the far lands east of Jordan lay Bashan, a kingdom of giants. Its valleys were filled with fortresses and warriors born of fear and legend. But one day a man of God rose, Moses, the shepherd who became a leader. He walked before his people, not with weapons, but with faith. The Israelites marched across the wilderness, their eyes set upon the promised land. But the path to destiny was guarded by a giant king. From the high walls of Bashan, Og, the mighty ruler, looked down upon them. His fortress glowed like bronze beneath storm clouds, his eyes burning with pride. He was taller than any man who ever lived. His iron bed alone measured over 4 meters. His name echoed across nations, and none dared to challenge him. When Og heard that Israel had come near, he summoned his army. Thousands of soldiers filled the valley, ready for war. The ground shook under the giant's steps, but Moses did not tremble. God spoke to him, saying, "Do not be afraid of him, for I have delivered him into your hand." With that promise, faith became their weapon. Thunder rolled as Og descended from his fortress, his chariot roaring like a beast. His armor flashed with lightning, and his laughter echoed across the valley. Before the armies met, one Israelite warrior stepped forward. The giant towered above him like a mountain, yet the warrior's eyes held no fear, only faith. Then came the sound of horns. The armies clashed. Swords struck, shields broke, cries filled the air. The valley of Bashan became a storm of blood and thunder, fought like a monster. With one swing of his arm, men were thrown aside. His roar shook the ground. But even the strongest wall falls before the will of God. And then it happened. A beam of divine light split the clouds. The prophet raised his staff, and the giant stumbled. The earth trembled as heaven's fire struck the battlefield. The giant king fell to his knees. His armor cracked. His crown rolled into the dust. The armies of Israel shouted, for no man had done this, but God himself. Silence followed. Smoke drifted across the valley. The people of God stood victorious. The land that once belonged to giants now echoed with songs of faith. And Moses stood upon the hill gazing over Bashan, the land of the fallen giant. He knew then that no power on earth can stand against the one who fights for his people. The story of King Og is not just history, it's a reminder. No matter how big your enemy looks, no matter how high the walls are, when faith leads and God fights for you, even the greatest giants must fall.